Hey everybody, hope you're having a nice weekend. Hope you're doing maybe something fun for Labor Day. In terms of harvesting for next week, we still have, the okra is coming on pretty strong, so we'll probably need to check this every day. Harvest when they're about 3 inches long. I also want to finish harvesting the basil, so you can just kind of like trim off the good looking stuff that's at the top. Some of the lower leaves are getting pretty yellow. But just harvest whatever you can next week, and then we'll pull this up and plant. We'll put some mustard seeds in this bed. We can harvest more Tokiobacana. Again, look for caterpillars. Any leaves that are really eaten up, just throw those out in the compost. I just pulled out the cowpeas in bed 19, and we're going to plant cabbage in there. And we're still going to harvest 17, probably just like one more week, maybe even less. Maybe we'll just, early in the week, we'll harvest the yard-long beans. But I'll show you where I have plants sitting out under row cover that Swiss chard is going to go in this bed. The beets are starting to germinate, but we'll just want to make sure that we're still watering it because it looks maybe a bit uneven. So once I see little seedlings coming up. Once those get a bit bigger, we'll kind of thin them out a bit because they look pretty bunched up in there. I have found more caterpillars in bed 15 on the broccoli, so I've been treating it with BT. Just keep looking, look under the leaves. If you see, I've just seen lots of little ones, and I've just been picking them off by hand. So do that if you see any. In bed 21, the carrots still aren't germinating. I don't know if it's just been too hot, but continue to water this bed, and then we can resow it again for the 3rd time next week if they're still not popping up. Water bed 22 daily. Marilyn resowed some turnips last week in the spots that there weren't any seeds or greens coming up. So we'll want to water this. The fava beans are just starting to come up. So we want to keep watering this as well. Keep harvesting the yard-long greens here. Again, I'll probably just leave this another week or two, and then pull it up. Continue to harvest the cherry tomatoes. We can actually pull out this plant here, the tomato plant that's in the front, because everything's just rotting. So once these radishes are ready to harvest, we'll pull this out, and I think I have planned to put topsoil in this bed. I'll double check in the notes. But this will probably be another week or two, I'm guessing, before that's ready, another couple weeks. Right now the sign says kohlrabi in bed 8, but we're going to put Swiss chard in here. So let me show you back here under this row cover. There's a bunch of kale on this side. I'm not going to pull it up right now because I don't want to drop that. But on the left side, under this row cover, are a bunch of kale plants that I'm trying to get rid of. I'm going to take some to EFB next week, but if you want some, feel free. Just grab a couple or a few. And then there's also Swiss chard and cabbage. So those are the plants that we'll use. The cabbage will go in bed 19 where the cowpeas were. The Swiss chard will go here, and then after we pull out those asparagus beans or yard-long beans, we'll put more Swiss chard there. I was thinking I have some extra cabbage plants, so we'll put some extra in this bed as well. Let me look at my notes. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting a lot of rain, so we'll just need to make sure that we're watering. I have the irrigation right now coming on Saturday, tomorrow. I'm making this on Friday. So on Saturday and Tuesday. But we'll have to water all the pots and anything that has been direct sown, make sure we're watering that on a daily or pretty much daily basis. Let's see. The only other things I have on my list. So I'm gonna make a write-up for this lemongrass, so we can start harvesting it. I'm sure that you can actually see this on the video. So really, what we want to do is just start cutting off down close to the ground. And some of these stalks are really thin, but some that are thicker. Basically, we don't want the really, sorry, you probably can't see this. There's some really thin ones down here. I mean, I guess we can include those. We could just probably put like, I don't know, 5 of these stalks in like a Ziploc bag, and I'll have a write-up, and so we can include the write-up with it. But we'll just trim it close to the ground, and then trim off starting like where the leaves start. So we'll cut off right here. So basically, they just get this bottom part of the plant, and the leaves we just compost. So we can start doing that next week. Let's also continue to harvest the Thai basil. So there's one plant here and one plant on the other side as well. I think that's about it. I'm gonna be here. I was supposed to go out of town, but I'm not now. So I'm gonna be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I know Monday's Labor Day, so I don't expect anyone to be here. But that is my schedule as of now. So let me know if you have any questions. And, oh, you know what? I just remembered something else I want done. This lettuce that's in here, we can put that in 4-inch pots, and we can also, the spinach that, you know, I restarted some spinach. So the spinach that has true leaves on it, like this big one in front, let's put those in 4-inch pots too. So we can do that next week. And it looks like the cilantro has not germinated, so we'll restart the cilantro too. Okay, well let me know if you have any questions. Thanks guys, bye.